2 of the Gentle Wedding event. This one also makes use of the frog gimmick to defeat the female enemies in far more imaginative ways than week 1. If you find the frog to be too RNG reliant, you may use Lucretia and Emily to slow down your enemies. Because I just spoke of them, want to explain a few of the girls and their strength. Let's start with Harpy Queen Lucretia. She's a wind elemental rogue, meaning she can be placed on both range and melee spots. Her wind attack have a slowing effect, while her aura gives sped up attacks to her allies. Being a harpy, her wings allow her to rapidly move around the field. Mine is equipped with a 70% speed up bonus and 100% more damage when moving. Next is Emily. She's a Scylla and Cassandra's daughter. She is also the very first monster to die in the original trilogy, devoured by her own mother. Here, Emily is a water idol, meaning she is a buffer. She increases her surrounding allies' attack and defense. She also does not cause any deployment costs, meaning she can be used in any team. Her skill uses her tentacles to stop enemies in place. Mine is equipped with a 30% chance to avoid attacks and the ability to regenerate the health of surrounding allies by 70 points per second for 10 seconds. Then is Witch, the Succubus Witch. She is a mysterious being that lives in Succubus Village with the goal of reviving the Succubus Queens of 500 years ago. She is a dark mage with the ability to send multiple tiny orbs of darkness around her with high stun rates. Every enemy killed heals her fully and gives her an extra damage boost up to 20 enemies killed. Being extremely tanky for a mage, she is perfect in high density maps. Mine is equipped with a further 3% regen per hit and 1% damage for every kills up to 50. Finally is Kurome Artist. Yes, it is Kurome, not Chrome. Chrome is the name given to her by the translator for the original game to make her name easier to read for the English audience and stuck with the community. She is a necromancer of the artist family, the greatest necromancers to ever exist, but in this game she was made into a dark element healer with the ability to heal all status elements, but her heals are weak compared to the other MGQ healers. Also, she doesn't have Frederica. That is blasphemy to send a necromancer without her zombie. I've equipped her with a passive to reduce skill cooldown by 3 seconds and a bonus to health and regeneration of 1% per second. Gentle Wedding Episode 5. This one was a pain. There's once again this frog gimmick from last week forcing me to use 2 party members as tank for the frog to do its job. Gentle Wedding Episode 6. Compared to Episode 5, this one was far more manageable with the quantities of invincible enemies, making it actually fun. But still, make sure you to have blockers ready and maybe even an AoE attacker or two. Invincible's enemies are mixed with the typical ones.
Yattageru. 無駄よ。無駄よ。無駄よ。これが魔導の極みよ。無駄よ。準備完了だよ。ここは通さんぞ。さあ、サンプルをください。サンプルをください。無駄よ。サンプルをください。無駄。無駄よ。これが魔導の。無駄よ。これが魔導の極みよ。無駄よ。無駄よ。無駄よ。無駄よ。サンプルをください。無駄よ。無駄よ。無駄よ。
Gentle Wedding Episode 7. Another one where area attackers are good due to common enemies mixing with the invincible one, and even though there are two goals, invincible enemies all go for the same one, so moving the frog is unnecessary.
Yatta. 無駄よ。無駄よ。無駄よ。無駄。無駄よ。これが魔導の極みよ。無駄。無駄よ。無駄よ。無駄よ。無駄よ。準備完了だよ。ここは通さんぞ。無駄よ。無駄。無駄よ。無駄よ。無駄よ。無駄よが魔導の極みよ。無駄よ。本気で行くのじゃ。無駄よ。ざわざわ。これは厄介ね。これが魔導の。これが魔導の極みよ。無駄。無駄よ。
Gentle Wedding EX3. This one took me a few attempts, but in the end I figured out you need Witch and Elistromeria to deal with the absurd amount of incoming foes.
Yatta. これが魔導の極みよ。 無駄よ。遊びましょう。無駄よ。無駄。無駄よ。無駄よ。準備完了だよ。無駄。無駄よ。これが魔導の極みよ。魔導の極みよ。無駄よ。彼岸のお茶会にごす。ここは通さんぞ。ステージセット完了よ。無駄よ。無駄よ。しましょう。無駄よ。無駄よ。これが魔導の極みよ。彼岸のお茶会にごす。いざ。無駄よ。無駄よ。いざ。行きますよ。行きますよ。彼岸の。いざ。さあ。
Gentle Wedding EX4. Another difficult one. I have found it best to use Maria as attacker because she not only has a larger damage radius on her shadow balls, but also because all of her attacks, including skill activation, deals far more damage. I also use Lucretia to make the frog attack faster, making attempts less reliant on RNG, while also reducing enemy speed with her attacks.
ここは通さんぞ。サンプルをください。果たしましょう。サンプルをください。彼岸のお茶会にご招待しましょう。サンプルをください。サンプルをください。サンプルをください。サンプルをください。サンプルをください。サンプルをください。サンプルをください。サンプルをください。サンプルをください。サンプルをください。彼岸のお茶会にサンプルをください。サンプルをください。地図預ける。サンプルをください。サンプルをください。